Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the one step in a building project that can literally save it from a multi-million-dollar disaster. Yeah, it's that moment you find out if your brilliant design is actually possible to build, before anyone lays a single brick.
Okay, so let's just start with a thought experiment. Imagine you've got this absolutely stunning architectural design. You've got a rock-solid structural plan, and you've got the most advanced plumbing and electrical systems money can buy. I mean, each part is perfect on its own. But what happens when nobody bothers to check if they can all fit in the same space at the same time?
Well, what you get is a recipe for absolute chaos on the construction site. You've got a pipe trying to run straight through a steel beam. An air duct is planned for the exact spot a major supporting wall needs to be. Look, these aren't small mistakes. They are project-killing errors that lead to huge delays, completely blow up budgets, and create just an unbelievable amount of stress for everyone.
Thankfully, there is a formal process designed to prevent this exact nightmare, and it's called Spatial Coordination. Now, you might also hear it called RIBA Stage 3. That's just part of the standard project plan from the Royal Institute of British Architects. But really, you can just think of it as the official, make sure everything actually fits stage.
But here's the key. This stage isn't just about people drawing blueprints in their own little silos. No way. It's about intense collaboration. It's that moment where the architect, the structural engineer, and all the services engineers huddle together, usually digitally, and they overlay their plans to create one single, unified, clash-free model. They are, quite literally, making space for every single component of the building.
And you gotta understand, this is a really high-stakes balancing act. Getting this right is absolutely crucial because the decisions made right here, right now, they're gonna echo through every single phase of the project that comes after. So from this point, a project can really go down one of two very different paths. On one side, you have poor coordination. That leads to this tangled mess of on-site clashes, rework, and just exploding costs. But on the other side, with effective coordination, you get a clean, buildable model. You get cost certainty, and you get a confident team that knows the plan is actually going to work.
Okay, so how do you make sure you stay on that path to success? Well, it's not magic. It's a series of really methodical tasks designed to build a solid foundation for the rest of the project. Think of it like a four-step dance to bring order to all that potential chaos. First, the team has to finalize the architectural layouts. We're talking every floor plan, every elevation, locked in. Second, they integrate all the engineering, mapping out the structural grid, the plumbing risers, those massive HVAC ducts. Third, all those different layers get merged into one coordinated model. And finally, that unified model is checked against the cost plan and the risk registers. See, it's a process designed to replace all that guesswork with pure certainty.
And look, getting this right isn't just about ticking some boxes on a checklist. No, completing this stage properly delivers very real project-saving benefits. And it protects everyone, from the client who's paying the bills, all the way to the contractor on the ground.
The best way to think about it is like a critical quality gate. It's this major checkpoint in the project timeline, and its whole job is to stop you from moving forward with a flawed design.
And once you pass through that gate, once the design is confirmed to be spatially sound, then the team can move into the super detailed technical design phase with total confidence. The big picture layout is locked in, it's validated, and most importantly, it's workable.
All this hard work pays off. Literally. We're talking about real money. When contractors bid on a well-coordinated design, they see way less risk. That means they don't have to pad their bids with extra cash to cover potential surprises. And what does that mean for you? It means the project gets more competitive and much more accurate pricing.
Ultimately, the real payoff here is confidence. It's confidence for everyone involved. The cost advisors can give advice that's actually reliable. The client gets real, concrete assurance that their vision isn't just a dream, it's a buildable reality. And the entire design team can move forward into all the technical details, knowing they're not going to get derailed later by some fundamental flaw they missed.
All right, so we've covered the what and the why. Now let's get a little more practical and talk about the how.
So how do you actually make sure this all goes smoothly? How do you guarantee your project gets all these benefits and avoids those chaotic pitfalls we talked about at the beginning?
Okay, here are 5 pro tips for success. Number 1, lock down the brief before you even start stage 3. This stage is all about making the existing design work, not changing it on the fly. Second, Use technology. I'm talking 3D modeling and clash detection software. This stuff automatically finds where a pipe is about to hit a beam, and that can save you an absolute fortune in on-site fixes. Third, insist on close collaboration. Daily check-ins between architects and engineers are so much better than just waiting for a weekly meeting. Fourth, update the cost plan constantly. As the design gets refined, the budget needs to be refined right alongside it. And finally, number 5, document every single decision. Having a clear record, a clear changelog, prevents so many arguments down the line. Trust me.
So, really, we end right back where we started. Spatial coordination is the ultimate reality check. You can think of it as the bridge between a beautiful creative concept and the cold, hard laws of physics. It's the one process that answers the single most important question in any project. Is this design just a beautiful idea, or is it a buildable reality?